this is an arc length question, and to solve it you need to have the formula that looks like this. In this case you're going from minus alpha to alpha, and so you just do what it says and out pops the answer. Okay, so you just have to make sure you don't lose your way in the forest of derivatives and formulas and all that stuff. Okay, so you take the derivative and then you square it. Not too bad. So you're FOILing, right? So e to the 2x and e to the minus 2x we get. But what happens when you multiply e to the x and e to the minus x? You get e to the 0, which is 1. That thing happens twice. And there's a negative on it. Okay. So we want 1 plus f prime squared. It's going to be 4 over 4 plus the same expression we just had. Right? And so that equals this. So what we've seen is actually effectively this minus sign turned into a plus sign. Algebraically, that's what we accomplished. So when we want to take the square root of this, it would be great if it's a perfect square, and bingo, it is a perfect square. Just like we had a perfect square over here. That was a perfect square. If we had changed this minus to a plus, this minus would have been a plus. And bingo, that's what we have. Okay, so we go ahead and we now know the square root of this guy. Okay, so now what we want is we want to go and integrate this. Please don't squish everything together on your page. I'm doing this because I don't want to have to scroll. I have a long document here, and those are very hard to control on this screen. Okay, so I have e to the x is its own derivative. E to the minus x is almost its own derivative and integral. Don't forget the minus sign. And now comes the hard part, the algebra. Just stupid algebra. At first it doesn't seem like it's going to be hard. And then all of a sudden you've got 3 negatives stacking up on top of each other. Okay, so you're going to have e to the minus alpha. So far so good. Now here's the problem. You're going to distribute this negative, right? Because the first 2 pieces are what they look like, and then you subtract the next 2 pieces, but you're subtracting a negative, and now you're again subtracting a negative. What a pain. But that's okay. It ends up being e to the alpha minus e to the minus alpha.